I am Mayuri, head interior designer at Spaces of Hue. Today I'm back with SOH Handmade series, where we're going to be talking about DIYs which are easy to do, hacks that can be done in a jiffy and make your home thrifty, nifty and beautiful.
Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to be talking about 5 quick hacks for you to get your home Diwali ready. So let's dive into it. So number 1, Diwali is all about cleaning. So the first hack is to prepare your solutions, cleaning solutions and your cleaning supplies. So I typically try to order it in 1 month in advance and try to keep all of it ready. If I'm doing it pretty much like 10-15 days ahead of time, then I take help from my house help or my family, or for that matter even service providers like Urban Claps or any local cleaners. I basically start with my windows being cleaned, fans and all of that. But having said all of that, if you're doing it yourself, you could do some really easy quick hacks like trying to get your vinegar solutions ready, which is just vinegar with some lime and water and a little bit of dish soap, and it works like wonders, you guys. I mean, it's so easy to use and it just is quick and easy on the pocket as well, and you can literally prepare it at home. So you need white vinegar for that, just in case I did not mention it earlier. Get that ready and spray away. Clean your windows with that, clean your bathroom mirrors, clean your furniture as well. Some precaution there: if you have wooden furniture, then probably avoid it because vinegar has a bit of acidic quality. But if you have glass or any kind of plasticware, definitely go ahead and do that. Next tip is all about getting your linen ready. So all your bedrooms, and probably if guests are arriving or you're meeting friends over Diwali, get everything cleaned and put away or ready to be used. So for example, I like to get all my linens washed or dry cleaned as the case may be, and then I try to get my guest room ready for Diwali. So I basically put everything together, clean it up and make it ready, put all the comforter, etc., everything on the bed so that it is ready to be used. If you're doing it much ahead in advance, like probably a month, then you could just pack them and keep them in a loft or something, and then just store them away and then use them when you're ready to use them. But yeah, it's good to feel that the festivities are coming and you have all your stuff ready to be used and it's all clean, smells fresh and really nice. Another thing which I typically try to do is I like to use kapoor hangings or camphor hangings around the house. They have this really nice smell and you can just literally hang them in your closet. So your closet, once you've cleaned your wardrobe, your closets, hang some nice fragrances there. You can use natural ones, they don't have to be artificial, and don't use aerosols if possible. You can use general things that smell really good, so put them over there. Basically get your home ready to be pest free and clean, and get rid of all those cobwebs that are there in the house, all of that. So your fans cleaned, your windows cleaned, your floor cleaned properly, in the corners, and then of course your ceilings, etc., are cleaned up, your light fixtures. So all that I try to ensure that these 2-3 things are done. Your linen, as I already mentioned, is there. So now what next? So we've done the deep cleaning bit, of course your bathrooms, your kitchens, etc. What do we do next? So one thing I like to do is while I'm cleaning, I also try to declutter and I try to organize. So decluttering means, of course, so I've seen a lot of small kitchens, especially during Diwali, we tend to order a lot of things because there are a lot of sales going on. So what we do is we order and then we clutter our kitchen even more. So the best way to go about is first declutter and really take a stock of the situation in terms of what do I need? Do I need that extra ladle? If I don't need it and I'm anyway crowding my kitchen, then might as well minimize that. Put away a box which has extras which you don't need on a regular basis, and just try to organize your pantry and your kitchen drawers with the minimal things that you need. So that's one thing. Of course, spray nice smelling vinegar with some aroma aroma oils in that. You can use that, and you can just essential oils, you can use that and just spray them in the kitchen as cleaner. It basically takes care of two things. It cleans your kitchen and smells really nice. So that's what I like to do as part of the kitchen cleaning bit, and sort of trying to declutter. Of course, clothes and toys, etc., can be decluttered and can be donated. That's another very good way to do it. And then, of course, we come to the next step, which is organizing. So, organizing is one of my most favorite things. I absolutely love organizing things in small bins, in small, even reuse those small containers that you get, the takeout container. You can look at them over the internet. All these hacks are already mentioned, so you can definitely use what you have and try to look up hacks for that. Your Pinterest is full with a lot of amazing organizing hacks. And you can also follow Marie Kondo. Her organizing tips are amazing, and she's just amazing with folding techniques that really help you save space. So if you're living in smaller spaces, that might be a good idea to learn organizing. Especially, of course, Diwali is an excuse, but you could really literally do it every season change. That's what I typically do. Whenever a season changes, I reorganize, declutter my home, and that really works out well. So do that for Diwali as well. Now, the next step, once all of this is done, right? Decluttering, organizing, your insides are looking good. Let's get to the outside. So your windows are beautifully cleaned. What do you want to see? You want to see a lot of lights, right? So that's what Diwali is all about, festival of lights. So what are you going to do? So we are going to give you a couple of hacks. And believe me, they are so simple yet so important and powerful. So I see a lot of people get fairy lights and they tend to hang it horizontally, right, on items, on things. And while that's a great, a way to make yourself feel good, but I think that if you try and put fairy lights vertically, because they're typically longer, right? Those small, just the fairy lights. I'm not talking about the decorative lights. So just the fairy lights, if you hang them vertically, they will have a better, bigger impact. Especially if you're trying to take attention or to, if you have like say maybe 10 feet or 8 feet above ceiling, definitely take that interest of the viewer to the ceiling height. So you could definitely do that. Another thing that you can do is you can actually twine it against your furniture. So if you see the partition behind me, last Diwali I had actually entwined the entire fairy lights across the way, like a small twine, and then just upwards, right? So when you look at that, it gives you that vertical interest. It's beautiful to look at as well, and of course the lights are there, so it's very festive. So you can do that. Try and do that even with your TV entertainment unit. You could do it even with your wardrobes. Just try to ensure that it's not around inflammable material like curtains, etc. Although I've seen a lot of people put it against curtains, I would still say why take the risk, especially if they are connected with an electrical socket. I still wouldn't recommend with cells on as well, but I really don't know how the battery ones function. Are they even hazardous in a fire safety point of view? Don't basically put them against any inflammable material, especially like your curtains and your bed sheets. You can definitely put them in your balcony. That's a great way. Of course, a lot of us do that, but you can try and do it vertically. That would give you a lot of more lights to be viewed, and they kind of don't get hidden by any kind of wall or ceiling structures that are there. So that's one thing. Include plants in your decoration. I see far too many homes that have plants, but they're typically kept inside the balcony and not inside your space. You can definitely keep them inside. Just ensure that they're kid and pet friendly. In case they are not, then of course you keep it outside. But yeah, that's another way to do it. So lighting, very important. You can also create some centerpieces for your dining table or your coffee table, or even certain corners with flowers, etc. And have these fairy lights surround them. They look beautiful. On that note, I would also like to remind you that we've done a couple of videos about centerpieces. Have a look at them. They might help you set one for your Diwali, dinner or whatever your entertainment bit this time. So you can definitely try that as well. So the next hack is about rangolis. I know a lot of people get hung up on the fact that, I want to welcome people, I want to make my main door entrance look really pretty or my entryway look really pretty, but I just don't have the skills. So let me first say, you don't need skills. Make it beautiful, especially your entrance. You can make flower rangolis. If you know like very basic drawing, you can literally do that. Just take a white paint brush, with white paint on it. Just draw whatever you're trying to, probably just a circle, maybe a few petals, etc. And fill them with the flowers that the flower petals. So you can try yellow genda phool, orange genda phool, any white flowers like chrysanthemums, white chrysanthemums, roses, things like that. So you can literally make a quick rangoli like literally in 5 minutes. That's how easy it is. If you don't have flowers, fill them up with even wheat flour, which is atta. You can use it with atta, some haldi, some dal, chawal, whatever that you have, anything that will fill up that space in the desired colors. So you can definitely use that as well. So rangolis, I personally think, are sometimes definitely a bit daunting for a lot of us who don't either have the time or the skill for it. If you know how to make one, great, please do, and that's really good, great, you have that skill. But if you don't, you can try this. Couple of things that you can do in addition to that is put some small plants outside at your entrance, light some diyas over there. You can even put some fairy lights on the door frame as well. That's a good idea. You can do that. Put your toran, which you can make. So few things that add a lot of personalization, and something that you will feel really good about is making, say, a toran with your own hands and kind of putting that on the door, or using even shola flowers. I think they're called as wood flowers. You can use them as well to make torans, or any flower hangings, door hangings for the door as well. So those are a few things that you can definitely do. Lastly, I would say is try and make your decor cohesive. We see a lot of times that one room is in a certain way, second room is in a different way, and third room is in a totally different way. I think something which ties it together looks really nice. So if you're using, say, similar flowers across your house, then continue to do so. And it's no harm in even decorating a bedroom Diwali style, or for that matter guest bedroom Diwali style. So having marigolds as a bedside flower is not a bad idea. They always don't need to be carnations and daisies or any other those typical flower arrangement flowers. You can definitely use them. Last, I think, while this was the last point, but I think one more point that I would like to add is, if you don't want to break the flowers or do anything, just use malas. Malas also look great. Just get long malas and hang it on your door as door hangings. You can even put them in the balcony windows as well. So if you have a balcony window from attached to your living room, add a few floral malas, right? So you do that and they look good. Of course, there are a lot of artificial options that are available and reusable too. So if you have those washable ones, definitely go for those as well. Either way, it should make you feel good. Like I always say, whatever you do, whether it is styling a room, styling a sofa, or any place, or for that matter your Diwali decorations, they should call out to you. They should feel like, yes, this is how I like my home to be, and this is how I want to go and decorate my home, or make my guests feel this is me wishing them Diwali, not someone else. So definitely do that, and I hope you find these hacks helpful. In case you have any questions, do comment in the comment section and we'll be happy to answer them. If you like the video, please like the video, share and subscribe to our channel. Click the notifications, that bell icon over there, which will help you let you know that we have released another new video. There are a lot of Diwali videos coming up soon, so stay tuned. We are running a marathon until Diwali. Have fun, stay safe.